Change is inevitable. If you don't want it, it's going to force its way upon you, and you will therefore not be prepared for it, taking the absolute brunt of change. If your fear is greater than your faith, it's going to paralyze you. And if your doubts are greater than the decisions you make, it's going to rob you of your time, your money, and a future that's meant for you. Change is painful. It's hard. And this is the reason so many people procrastinate change. But look back into the past and see where change, whether it was forced upon you or fortuned you, has got you. It's more than likely a place where you were meant to be. Yet knowing this now, as we sit here and we know this, we still as humans don't embrace it. We still see it as disabling. If I asked you, you walked into a road, you saw these dead birds, and I asked you, how did those birds die? Do you think those 3 or 4 birds in the road, they just died off because they were hit by a car? Because that's what you're going to tell me. You're going to say that they were hit by a car. But if I said to you that those birds died of starvation, would you believe me? No, you wouldn't. Because what bird dies of starvation? Yet that bird in the nest looking after its young has to leave the nest to find food. But when it leaves the nest to find food, it's provided for. But remaining in its nest, in its comfort zone, it will find nothing. No food. And it's just like you and me. If we remain on that couch, if we remain in the same place, we are not going to be provided for. We're going to starve in the same place. We have to leave our nest. We have to be out of our comfort zone to be provided for, to find opportunity. So you have to leave your nest. If you want provision in your life, whether it's provision for a new opportunity, for a better job, for more money, being in a loving relationship, then you need to leave the nest. Because sitting in hoping something is going to fall from the sky without effort, it's just not going to happen. No movement equals no learning, and no learning brings about no winning. To win at life, you really do need to be a participant in life. There are people that have endured so much pain for the sake of others by making great changes. And I want to mention a few, because sometimes when we can relate to other people, we can relate to ourselves. Take Rosa Parks, an African-American civil rights activist. She was an ordinary seamstress. She refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white man, and this caused a boycott that lasted over a year. Her defiance moved others to change and stand up against racial discrimination and help bring about significant changes. Another example is J.K. Rowling, one example of a person who made great changes in her life after experiencing so much pain. She was a single mother living on welfare, trying to make ends meet. She openly spoke about her depression and the rejection and setbacks that she received during her writing career. She lost her mother. She went through a divorce. Bloomsbury finally accepted her manuscript for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And this is how Harry Potter series was born. We know how successful she is. Her story is a powerful example of resilience, determination, and the ability to overcome adversity to ultimately find happiness and success. And finally, another example is Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group, famously known for dyslexia and learning disabilities affecting his reading and writing. Yet he overcame all these setbacks. He had many business ventures fail, financial crisis, legal battles, yet continued to have a positive attitude. This is just something you can't buy in a difficult situation. We all have setbacks. We all start off being ordinary people. But to do extraordinary things, we need to take brave, small movements, whether it's leaving a toxic environment and even living in a tent for a while, but being at peace, or starting your side hustle that gives you the energy that life is sucking right now out of you because you hate doing what you're doing, or joining a walking or running club because you're lonely or you want to lose weight. You have to leave the nest. Nothing is going to change. Wherever you are and you're stuck, the doors may be closed right now. It may be shut in your face, but open a window and climb through it. Your attitude is everything if you want to change. You've got this.